Somebody remembers. I'm too tired. Is there a deck list? Yeah, so we've had 4-4-1s? I thought we've only had 3-4-1s. We've had 4-4-1s? Are you sure, Overmaster? I thought we only had sorceries, science rules, sorceries. I hope you enjoy your stay. Your name is very magic related, which is excellent. So we are 18-7. That's a fantastic win ratio. That's actually pretty fantastic. This is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, says Spawnafaster. I don't think I want to play it anymore tonight though, because I'm too tired. But yeah, I mean, Spell Skites and Sun Droplets have made the burn match a lot easier. I think the Trinket Mage was the one thing we didn't use once, sadly. I still want to test it a little longer, but we might have to let go. This deck is the real shizzle. Fizzwiz. If people start using like Goldfish and actually wait, are we showing up on MTG Goldfish now? That would be really cool. I think we technically should be. Maybe. Or does MTG Goldfish not do, it's been a while since I've used it actually. Do they still do leagues? It's possible. Alright, modern meta. Wow, so the most played deck is Colorless Eldrazi. Affinity's the most played deck right now, actually. It might be worth for us to analyze this, actually, when we think about changing up the deck. Yeah, so Colorless Eldrazi is actually being beat by Affinity. Naya Burn, Jund, Moral Eldrazi, Tron, Merfolk, Infect. Budget decks that are doing well, Troll Worship, okay. There's a little bit of Tooth and Nail. I'm trying to remember. If we can look it up that way. Probably just need to look up a card from the particular deck. Yeah, we know it's not being played in Standard. Modern. I guess we're hiding under the radar because I'm only doing leagues with this. That's good. When people ask what Ether Mage is for, it's because I'm metagaming against Slivers. Uh-huh. Sure. And he scoops. No, I'm not metagaming against Slivers. Although, didn't we do this at least once? We've Ether Maged to bounce Mutavault for sweet block synergy. Because Mutavault's not just a wizard in this deck, and it's not just a merfolk, it's also... in this deck, the relevant creature types are Elemental for Master of Waves, Vidalcan Ether Mage for Sliver, and also Wizard, of course. So Wizard for Prodigy. So it's a Wizard for Prodigy, it's a... Sliver for Ether Mage, and it's an Elemental for Master Wave. So it actually has three different I wish we could sneak more Mutavaults in this thing. Maybe we could cut a Cavern. Mutavault's secret tech. It's not bad. Can I make a command to TCG player quick buy? It's got to be Card Hoarder. I'm sorry, thank you for the Venom. It's also a Zubura, Avatar Eldrazi Bushwag. The Caverns have been good, Irish. There are some people still trying to jam counterspells, other than us, in Modern, so I think we'll stick with the 2F Cavern. I was thinking of cutting Lighthouse. Have I ever even used Loot House? Yeah, we have used it. We've won games with it too. Now let's analyze our colorless sources. So it's what we're running 4, 5. This used to be only be 4 because I think we actually at one point had cut a cavern, and we'd also cut a beautiful. We used Loot House a lot yesterday in a grinding game to end up winning. Right, if the game isn't about Blood Moon, then the Lighthouse is usually good. It's not bad. Anyway, I mean, things that I could see changing, maybe the Mastermind, but I really like what the deck is now. That has me worried that there's a lot of affinity. We do have a Hercules Recall and a Vandal Blast. Maybe it should just be 2 Vandal Blasts. I don't know, I kind of like the split between Recall and Vandal Blast, though. Because sometimes the Vandal Blast is just too slow. The Hercules Recall really buys you enough time to Vandal Blast. Koshek has asked if the 2 bridges have been sweet. Yes, the only reason we won some of the games tonight, in addition to other than the Eldrazi match, there were 2 matches that we wouldn't have won without bridge. Let's go back over those real quick. There were 2 matches that we would not have won. There were some matches we wouldn't have won without bridge, other than the Eldrazi match. The Eldrazi match, yes, it was very helpful. Where else was it helpful? Well, it was helpful against, we played against Coco Allies, actually, and we did lose a game against it. It's actually a really sweet deck. I was much more impressed with it than I thought I would be. Recall is really good against Affinity. We haven't played it too much. Moon's hurt Affinity too. When did we brew this? About 2 weeks ago, Spawn. Yeah, our best matchup would be Ad Nauseam. Spawn says someone's saying it's a straight up woo brew. What's a woo brew? What do you mean woo brew? That sounds silly. Woo brew? Woo brew? No, we brewed it from scratch. No, I know who he is, but it's taboo to talk about him, so we're going to not talk about him. Would it be fun to play Sower, steal Master Waves, then Violin my own Master? What? Oh, against an opposing, like a Merfolk player? I actually kind of want to just keep playing this in League so it stays a little bit under the radar. As far as MTG Goldfish is concerned. Overmaster says, I'm sure Wu has brewed wizards. No, we always brew on, I always like to brew from scratch. It's way more fun. And sometimes more powerful. Well, that's too bad, Spawnifister. Alright, we counter this. Or no, we Vapor Snag in response. Overmatch says if we 5-0, we show up. I'd build this in a heartbeat if I wasn't poor. Best way to win, get a more impressive board, bounce and potence board, bounce bridge, beatdown. We actually do that, don't we? Or do we just beat him down with the Glen Alondra? I think we just beat him down with the Flyers for a while. Oh no, we do some cool things with the Master. Hang on, hold up. So we've got the Bridge Lock, we got the Moon Lock. Yes, he did find a basic force in Plains. He did. So we get in there, then we violin a second Master of Waves that pumps up the jams. Puts him to 6, and he scoops. Not bad. We do lose game 2 to this guy, though, and let's watch carefully. He overwhelms us. We do lose game 2 to Mr. And it's important to review your losses too. You should not just watch. If you're going to review your League, and actually that's why I like League. It's one of the reasons I like League is we can go back and review these matches. So he has a nice quick start. He goes turn 1, had a free blade off of basic planes. Or he fetched for it, but still. And we've got a decent start, right? We Ether Vial. We have 2 Ether Vials, but he just gets ahead of us. He's just slamming creatures every turn. That's what the ally deck is designed to do. Is there a reason for going Wizard Tribal other than flavor? Is there a card that uses other Wizard cards you don't know about? Bind Mine, there's a combo. We have a combo built into the deck, actually. Several combos built into the deck. Phantasmal Images and Biovisionaries. Remember something we picked up was 0.1 tickets? Was it correct to play a second Vial over Silvergill, says Dizzy? Where? Was it correct to play second Vial over adding Silvergill to board? He kills us regardless. He has pro blue. Actually, he goes pro blue red. So he overwhelms us. No, it was irrelevant, Dizzy. It was unfortunately irrelevant. Game 3, though, we take him down. Watch. It's really sweet. A lot of winning Modern right now, unfortunately, is winning the dice roll. Today, for example, we won the dice roll several times, and it made a difference. So we mulliganed, but we keep. He paths aggressively, and it's fine. We grab another island. We moon him. He only has basic planes, right? I think we slam the moon, right? We deliberate a little bit. I look with the... Yeah, we slam with the Blood Moon. And we also get bridge. Watch what happens. Dizzy says it didn't matter this game. You think against more aggressive decks we should get to the board faster? I'll keep that in mind. Dark Drew says the issue I have is it doesn't have enough testing to buy into. What, this deck? I mean, I'm happy whether people build it or not, actually. Like, the deck's already done what I wanted to do with it, which was build a brew, metagame that brew, take down a metagame consistently, and have a really fun time. Like, the deck is so much fun. I can't remember the last time I actually had this much fun in Modern, period. It's been a long time since I could say I actually enjoy playing. I'm gonna say it, and this is gonna be sacrilege to some of you guys. Your brain is gonna explode. I actually enjoy this deck right now a little bit more than a couple of the legacy brews we've built over the years. Just a couple. There's a couple legacy decks that I actually enjoy this deck more than. There's a couple. That's how much. Hopefully, some of you that have been with me a while, because I've been streaming for 2 years, and you know that I've been very adamant about I'm just enjoy Legacy much more. Always, never will enjoy Modern as much as I enjoy Legacy. Period. This deck changed that a little bit. I actually enjoy. This is the best brew bar none. I actually really enjoy this. Madness of the Moon. We smashed again tonight. It was fantastic. We took down Eldrazi. We took down. What was it? Zoo? Tarmogoyf Zoo. We took down... this was a game against allies, which was a little weird. What else did we crush? I think the only match loss we had was... Dizzy Drone! Science rules. Dizzy Drone, I will certainly take your advice. Against faster decks, we do need to get to the table faster. Anyway, we did really great tonight. I was very impressed with the deck. I think that we should keep making changes and keep taking down Eldrazi. If everybody wants to play Eldrazi, we'll keep mooning them, we'll keep bridging them, we'll keep taking them down with the Wizard combo. Is my Ascendancy deck Legacy or Modern? It's Modern.